Hi everybody, this is Carla, just vlogging life. Today is day 6, Vlogmas day 6, and we're here with a holiday wine tasting, a festive holiday wine tasting. So we wanted to bring you guys along on our novice journey because we're not connoisseurs. So yeah, please don't think that we just know everything. We just know a little bit about a little bit when it comes down to wine tasting, and we have our own flavors that we like to explore, and or brands or whatever. What would it be? More or less like grapes, but we'll get into that. You don't have to have very expensive wines to enjoy wine. There are some really inexpensive wines. The ones that we have here were, how much were they, baby? Pretty much
$10 to $15 range.
10 to 15 bucks, no more than $20. There's one that's like $3 that's really good too. I can't remember the name of it, but you can find some really inexpensive wines, but you can also pay upwards to thousands of dollars for wine. I mean, it is what it is, but you don't have to pay to really enjoy fine wines and still get a nice experience from a less expensive wine. So
this is one of the first red wines that I tried when I first started drinking red wines. I'm really a red wine person. I don't really care for white wines or champagnes and things of that nature. I am a red wine girl, and so the particular brand that I like is Riuniti. Let me see if you guys can get that. Probably not. Too much going on. Okay, so that is a Riuniti Lambrusco, Emilia Italiano, Italia. So I really love this particular wine. I'll educate you guys a little bit more on that. And then my sweetie here have the Sauvignon Blanc. I don't drink white wines pretty much at all. So there that one is.
And then also, you want to say something?
To the white wine, this is my first time trying it, so I wanted to try it and just give it a taste, see what it does to the palate. What kind of grapes we got popping off from it. Just want to try something different.
Right. And so then we have Social Butterfly, and this is pretty much like a rosé. I don't partake of rosé wines at all either. So that's St. Julian.
I like rosé. A
sweet rosé wine, and this is from the home state, from Michigan.
It's a local wine. Yeah. Myers distributes it. It's trying to buy local also, especially during these times. Support local businesses.
Baby, can you open up the Riuniti Lambrusco, and then I will let the audience know that Lambrusco refers to the type of grape. And the Lambrusco grape dates back to ancient Rome. So, I personally really enjoy this particular wine, and it just really pairs well with pastas, lamb, beef, and gamey kind of meats. I don't eat deer and venison kind of meats.
Coon, if you're from the South.
Yeah, no, not me. I don't know. Squirrels, no. Never. But pastas, yes, and maybe lamb. And so that's when I first started partaking of this particular brand, was having pasta, spaghettis and salad, spaghetti and salad kind of meals. So, but what I know of it is it is a very soft wine, and it has like cherry notes. It can be a bit sweet, but overall it really finishes like with florals. So that's just what I know of it. And two, I've learned over the years from partaking of this particular wine is that it depends on like different aging. Sometimes you can get one that's a little bit more aged than the last bottle that you had, but that's indicative of wine, period. See
the flavor profile.
Yeah, you can see the flavor profile in that one. So wines, you definitely want to play on your senses, all 5 of your senses. The sight, the smell of it and the taste of it for sure. So you want to start with sniffing the wine. Did you sniff it? Take it in. Right. And then after sniffing it, of course you already have looked at it when you poured it. I took a look at it, I sniffed it, and then you want to open it up, swirl it around, and that allows it to kind of like oxygenate, right, baby?
Yeah.
Get a little air in it, aerating. And
kind of waking it up.
Yep.
Waking it up.
Just wake it up a little bit. And then if you're not comfortable with this motion here, you can also do it on a table. Just have your wine glass there and swirl it around on the table like that. So then you want to sniff it again, give it a little, you know, but don't be afraid to put your nose into the glass, because you're going to awaken it and you're supposed to get a different aroma. That's the purpose and the point of it. So
trying to catch the flavor profile also, you know. You match it up what you smell with what you taste when it hits your palate.
Yep. So show too is the way that you can actually look at it in detail. Get your out. Not that one, baby. Yeah, that. And then you hold it at a 45-degree angle. Then what, baby?
You check the feet on it, also with the leaves on the glass, and basically the thickness of what's left on the glass after you tilt it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a younger wine, it's more thinner.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's an older wine, you can see it's more. It'll be thicker on the glass, have a bigger feet on the glass.
And then you can see like the violet tones in it, and the lighter the color is, the younger the wine is, but the darker the color, the more aged the wine is. So this appears very light, so it could be just a young wine. But also in knowing this wine, like I'm a connoisseur with this particular wine and this particular brand. It's light, and you want to look for, if it is light, they call it light basically, or full body. And light would be like close to drinking water, but full body would be like if you took a swallow of NyQuil. That's the differentiating factors.
This is a very young wine too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably why the price is right for this particular one.
Price is definitely right.
Price is right.
And real men drink wine, for the record. Here we go.
Cheers. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm trying to catch the spice in there, but I can't seem to pinpoint it. But definitely,
Well, let me.
cherries jump out at you.
Yeah. Let me tell you what they said on the website.
It is a soft wine, light body, rich in flavor, berries, strawberries, and cherries. Raspberries, you can drink this on its own, or it's, again, paired well with a meal. Nicely served, chilled, I can say that too. And again, this is from northern Italy. The grape is Lambrusco, and the winery is Riuniti.
Unity.
Yep, light
Cling.
cherry, strawberry, raspberry. So did you taste any oaky notes like cola, chocolate?
Kind of the darkness and the oaky, kind of, I couldn't describe it though, but the depth, the deepness of it, yeah. It's kind of what I was, trying to put forth on, but I couldn't put my finger on it. But yeah, I would say definitely in that lane. As far as finishing, taste-wise, after it hit your palate, it's definitely.
And you can get this for as low as $5.99, but I don't think that's what we paid for it. So yeah.
You got me.
So cool.
Yeah, I'm not even hardly in it. Thank you.
Here we go, y'all. It was my time to shine. That's all.
Wow, I'm gonna put that right in there.
Don't put that.
Yeah, with your red wine.
Red. Hey, the camera guys was like, look here, is you ready? Go for it. The cameras just moved over, y'all. We just cracked.
Yeah. So,
Moving on.
please move on.
Moving on.
Please do. So, but you said you can have fruit with it too, though, baby.
Yeah, I like food with Lambrusco. If it's the cheese, the crackers, it goes well also.
So, we're having a little bit of fruit here. Cute. But this is something like our little date night.
Yeah.
Haven't really had.
Got a little smoked Gouda over there.
Mm-hmm.
And some Vermont cheddar.
Yep. And you only need a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And also a little uncured. So mommy is not picking up because you're in there, baby. There you go. Got it. So next, let's move on to this Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon. This is a California wine from a California winery. Yep.
And action.
Okay, so
Well, now we've moved on to the Sauvignon Blanc, and same thing. Oh, that was real strong, more than the red one. I'm not used to that. That's very different. And I'd already given it a sniff the first time, so that was my second sniff. And not a lot of. This is a very thin wine. Yeah.
It's very young.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see.
So it also says it goes well with different cheeses. This is the actual smoked Gouda. You need a little bit. Yeah. But this is not one that I would pick up and actually try. Would you? Like on a regular? Like
With seafood, I would.
You would?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I wouldn't.
You know, it changed the flavor profile.
I hardly ever change up my wine. Like I'm so on the red wine, like further along. I would never order this. Maybe a Chardonnay, like a Chardonnay grape, maybe, but not a white, like, or I guess it's a white grape.
I would definitely indulge with some seafood.
It's just so bitter. It's acidic, very acidic. Yep, that one, not really my cup of tea, you guys. But it's not bad for people who like that flavor. Let's get a little bit more.
I mean, with the food, I'm a little more drawn to it. It's not, you know.
Do you taste ripe melon, orange blossom, lime zest?
The lime zest, that's the tartness right there.
Pink grapefruit?
Yes.
That's what's in it.
The other tartness, yes. That lime and that pink grapefruit.
And that's
out.
what, when we opened it up, that's what I got. Like, it was like a bouquet of just fresh aromas, just open right up. I'm not used to that with a red.
Yeah, the lime and the grapefruit, it grabs you when you open it up. It's there.
Definitely. So, yeah. But overall, you like it?
I would like to try it with seafood, but overall, I like it with the cheese and crackers. And the fruit is pretty good. It changed the my flavor profile when I added that.
So, we're eating a nice cracker. This is a sesame cracker, and this is a vegetable cracker. So, cheese and crackers. And I'm babysitting this. No, I'm sure that's not for me.
There's no in between on this Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, you like it or you don't.
You like it or you don't. It's not, you know.
Yeah.
Either it catches you or bye-bye.
Okay, so up next we're going to try Social Butterfly. And while hubby is opening that up, let me give you a little bit of information that I have about this Social Butterfly. So it's a sweet rosé with floral aromas, notes of ruby red, grapefruit, and flavors of strawberry, candy, and watermelon. Wow.
So we didn't have any wines that needed to be opened with a cork. That's a whole nother story.
Exactly.
So what I also learned about glasses, you want to have a glass with a bow that is round, really wide.
These crackers are good.
This rosé is good too.
I don't like it. I don't like any rosé.
I like this.
Another one of my favorite reds is a Merlot. That's actually my #1 favorite.
Go-to.
Yeah, I've evolved from the Lambrusco grape into the Merlot.
That's what you should have, Merlot.
Well, I didn't think about it, but
Should have been the first one.
because the Merlot actually is more corked.
Yes.
Usually.
Yep.
Yeah. There are some that are, you know, growing cat butt.
But usually it's the cool.
So, you guys, I enjoyed this.
I enjoyed
Hanging
it
out
also.
with my baby.
Definitely enjoyed the time I get to spend with my wife. Restaurant, everything being closed, you know, it's nice to.
Yeah, we pulled out everything. Our little picnic basket.
Right.
The lights.
It's kind of nice to have that one-on-one time, you know. Being here, you can't just walk into you can't make a reservation now, so you know.
So you have to think outside the box at home, especially when you're talking about, like, you know, growing and building on your relationship. And we're no relationship experts. However,
Not at all.
We just try to do whatever it takes to be outside of the box to make sure that we're doing what we can to make sure the relationship continues to blossom. That's all we can do. That's all we suggest that you do the best you can.
Shit, and I love and I appreciate my wife. And I'll always be there for her. And that's very important to me, to be there for her. So that's the lane I'm in right there. So
Amen to that.
that's
Give me some more.
Yeah. Right.
This is Carla, just vlogging life with holiday wines, festive holiday wines. I hope that this was beneficial to you and it was enjoyable and that you learned something new. Hit us up in the comment section and let us know what your favorite wine is and what you pair it with and all those good things. So we want to say happy holidays and cheers.
Happy holiday.
Never take our love for granted.
Never take our love for granted.
I love you.
I love you more.
Too cute.